Let's begin slowly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Time is soft here. It doesn't move like it does during the day. It drifts. Like a boat on a quiet lake. Nothing rushes. Nothing breaks. Everything simply continues. The past is not behind you. It is all around. It lives in the wood grain of your table. It whispers in the stones under your feet. It floats in your dreams. Imagine a child, thousands of years ago, watching clouds through the cracks of a clay roof. She has never heard of you. And yet tonight, you're both watching the same moon. Somewhere, an old man dips a feather in ink. He writes slowly. Every letter curves gently, like a leaf falling in the breeze. You don't need to read it. The story isn't in the words. It's in the silence between them. We are not just drifting through history. We are walking beside it. Past fields that no longer grow. Past songs no one sings anymore. But the echoes are still there. Soft. Almost hidden. But if you listen, if you really listen, they find you. There is comfort in knowing that people have always slept, have always wondered, have always stared into the dark, and whispered, I am still here. Tonight, you are part of them. You are a ripple in their story, and they are a dream in yours. The world slows now. The shadows stretch longer. The air grows deeper. You are floating, gently, between yesterday and never. Somewhere, a candle is still burning. Its flame dances quietly. No one sees it, but it doesn't mind. It just shines. Softly. Faithfully. You don't have to think. You don't have to remember. Let the walls of your mind melt. Let the worries of the day fall away. You are safe. You are warm. You are still. In the background, history waits. Not to be studied. Not to be explained. But to be felt. Like the scent of old wood. Or the creak of a stair no one has touched in years. And now, the stars begin to speak. Not in words. But in stillness. You can hear them, can't you? Just listen. A single raindrop hits the window. Then another. And another. Not rushing. Not loud. Just patient. Like the past. The river outside is asleep. The wind hums an ancient lullaby. And your breath matches the rhythm of the earth. We've barely begun. But that's okay. Because there's nowhere to go. And nothing to do. Except drift. Drift with me. Into the first story. The first place. Where the sand met the sun. And the water carried time itself. We are almost there. We are almost at the Nile. But first, rest. Let the morning light slowly creep in. Feel the coolness of the river air brushing your skin. Hear the soft rustling of papyrus leaves nearby. This is the Nile, ancient and timeless. The river carries stories. Stories older than you can imagine. Imagine a fisherman, his net dipping into the water with gentle patience. He waits not for haste, but for the rhythm of the river. The sun rises higher, painting golden strokes on his weathered hands. A woman walks barefoot along the muddy shore. She carries a basket of freshly gathered figs. Her eyes look at the horizon, quiet and steady, as the village slowly awakens behind her. In the distance, temple bells toll softly. Their sound floats through the hazy air, a call to prayer and to peace. Birds take flight, wings beating slow and deliberate. Their shadows dance on the stone walls, where hieroglyphs tell tales of gods and kings, but also of everyday lives, quiet moments, and whispered prayers. Listen to the gentle lapping of water against wooden boats. The water is calm, like glass, reflecting the endless sky. A child giggles softly, chasing a tiny lizard across the cracked earth. Her laughter is a fragile melody in the vast morning silence. Near the palm trees, an old man sits weaving reeds into baskets. His hands move with practiced ease, each loop a small story of skill and patience. No rush here, no urgency. Just the slow dance of life by the river. steady and eternal. Breathe in. Breathe out. Can you feel the pulse of the earth beneath your feet? It is old. Older than empires, older than the pyramids. It holds secrets wrapped in sand and water. Now, the sun climbs higher. Warmth spills across the land like honey. Dust rises softly from the paths, swirling in lazy circles. A cat stretches lazily on a sun-warmed stone. It blinks slowly, unconcerned with the day's coming. The market begins to stir. Vendors lay out woven mats and fresh bread. The smell of herbs and spices drifts on the breeze, cumin, coriander, and sweet mint. An old storyteller sits beneath a fig tree, his voice low and steady, weaving tales of gods who walked the earth, of kings who built cities from dreams. But you don't need to understand these stories fully. They are not meant for the mind right now. They are meant for the heart to rest upon. Feel the sun's gentle touch on your face. Let the warmth seep deep inside. Now, as the morning unfolds, the river whispers to itself. It speaks in ripples and soft waves. A song of time, endless and patient. The children play nearby, their laughter soft, like the murmur of distant bells. A priest walks slowly toward the temple, his robes brushing the sand, hands folded, eyes closed. He carries a bundle of incense, its smoke curling upward, reaching for the sky. Close your eyes if you want. Let the scent of myrrh fill your senses. Let the sun rise higher still. Let the river flow onward, carrying you deeper into this timeless morning. And as the day grows, the Nile keeps its secrets. It remembers. It waits. The world moves quietly here, with gentle steps. And you move with it. The sun begins to settle now. Its golden rays slowly fold into the horizon. The river sighs quietly, carrying with it the stories we've wandered through tonight. Every stone, every leaf, every breath of wind holds a memory, a secret, a whisper. You have traveled far, through time and silence. But now, it is time to rest, to fold yourself into the arms of the night. The world outside your window is still. Soft shadows stretch and yawn. The stars watch over you, quiet and eternal. No need to hold on to thoughts. No need to chase memories. Just be here, present, safe, and at peace. Let your mind drift gently, like the river flowing past ancient lands. Tonight, history sleeps alongside you, and so should you. Good night, dreamer. Until we meet again in the quiet hours of time.